Hey people, Injured here, 3v3 faction war. This is Angstrom Heights and Orks versus the Imperial Guard. For the blue Orky team, Daddy Waroth is a Mekboy teleporting hero that fights in ranged combat, puts out some good damage and has a bunch of Orky gadgets alongside CurseCrab as a Warboss, a melee hero that walks through objects, very good support and disruption from the front line. And rounding off this team, Crewfinity's Commando knob, infiltrating hero that shoots you, stabs you and blows you up. Orky style begins in ranged combat with a twin link shooter. For the red guard team, we have two Lord Commissars. First up is oLev here, casually killing some sluggers. Go on, son. There you go. And another one. Way. And we have wykkyd. These guys fight in melee combat with strong offense and support, beginning with a refractor shield. Death Core of Krieg here for wykkyd. And alongside, St. Kelly is a Lord General, fights in ranged combat, begins with a retinue of stormtroopers, can add to these guys throughout the game, giving him more abilities, has very strong defense and support. Just grabbed the VP, but now has to fight sluggers. Just lure them back to your lines. Where are your lines? Here they are. Everyone gets a sentinel. Lots of Daka. They might need looters and stuff to shoot the sentinels down, or maybe triple shooter boys. No stomp I can see yet. Nope. oLev's sentinel taking a bunch of damage at the bottom. There's a stun bomb. It's a pretty good one. Might be able to see off these guys and get onto the power here early on. These two natural powers in the bottom of the map see a lot of action early game. Meanwhile, mid, Warboss is charging on through. Sluggers, oh look at that. Sluggers barely getting away for CurseCrab. They must have been insanely low when they got away. Sentinel gets the ground pound. Warboss is probably going to eat it. Lord Commissar goes to top the shooter boys. Nope. Turns around to smack the Warboss. Does eat the stomp. And is going to be persuaded to leave it. Yeah. Now they need to focus down the Lord Commissar, because he's going to take away so much DPS by tying something up. Sluggers are there. Not sure for how much longer. Lord Commissar retreats. Sluggers retreat. Now they can try and focus down the Sentinel. Make your opponent react. Make them micro by getting into position and repairing. The Sentinel has backed off, and here comes some support from St. Kelly as a damaged Sentinel too. Shooters having to chain retreat though. Oh, look at this. Death gun for the Mekboy. Set up weapon that can suppress like this. Limited firing arc, as you can see, will do a lot of damage to a Sentinel if you can get close. Now if they teleport slightly downwards, will it turn the gun? Maybe we'll see it here. They might just de-set up. There we go. It did. Look. And look how much damage it did to the Sentinel. So the mech kind of faces the way that he teleports, kind of thing. Got the stomp, and that was a good thing they did, because that was another burst coming in. Sluggers here with burners, gives them some more hit points. And, you know, fire. Pretty good. A couple of power weapons too. Speaking of burners, you got some here for Crewfinity. Lots of repairs for the Sentinel. Tons of Daka. The Commando has some Daka of his own. Of course, that twin link shooter is pretty damn good. Stun bomb. Now, can they repair while they're stunned? I think, yeah, you see these guys? I think as long as some of the models aren't stunned, they can still repair. Look at this flank from CurseCrab. Beautifully done. Lord Commissar trying to get into the back lines there. Surely they have this Sentinel. And they do. Nicely done by CurseCrab. Not a whole lot that oLev could have done about it, unless they had sixth sense or something. Speaking of Sentinels, here's another one. I guess it has the stomp available, so it's relatively confident against those sluggers. They're trying to decap under fire. Here comes the Commando though. Can't just stand there forever. And we're getting some stick bombs from Crewfinity. oLev with some Catachan Devils, as does wykkyd. Very versatile infantry, good in melee and disruption. Have a little bit of support too. Artillery spotters for St. Kelly. Gone for the flak jacket. So hasn't gone for the one that gives suppression immunity. Well, I always forget the name of. It's not flak jacket and it's not stabilizers. It's the other one. This one just gives you some damage resistance and knockback immunity. Yeah, it's pretty damn good. So where is that mech? Waroth is defending the VP, which has been decapped by the Sentinel. Sentinel goes down though. No, not a whole lot the Commissar and those guardsmen could do about that suppression, and they have to back the hell away. Where are the Catachans then? Defending the VP. Kicking off in the mid. Got a pain boy here for CurseCrab. That's what the Catachans can do for you. Look at that disruption. Allows the Commissar to get in pretty clean. But then he gets daggered in the face and goes down. Was that Aura of Discipline he had? Might have been. Good stomp. Catechins in melee. These guys have actually power melee weapons somehow. Pretty good knives they have, I hear. They can more than hold their own against sluggers, I think. Commando does have that pouch of stick bombs now. Here we go. Can't really predict exactly where they're going to land, but it's a lot of fun to chuck them. Double catechins for oLev. Commissar's down to single guardsman and double catechins now. I mean, can be insanely effective against Orks if you're going to handle their abilities and their micro and their positioning. Don't want to blob up double catechins, especially with stick bombs around. Triple cap here for the Orks. It's been a strong start. Perhaps lucky CurseCrab to get away with those sluggers in the first engagement, but the Pain Boy's a shrewd choice here. Imperial Guard aren't great at taking out single entities. Catechins can get into melee and do some work, that's for sure. Oh, suicide by stick bomb from Crewfinity. Very orky way to go. I'm into it. Tried to catch those catechins as they got into melee, of course. 498 to 300. There's the Pain Boy heal over time on the Warboss, helping him out. He's got no war gear yet. Any war gear for wykkyd? Nope. Catechins doing their thing. One of them was forced off the field. A good stomp as well. Speaking of stomps, that was the Warboss's stomp. Sluggers just got their knob leader there as they retreated. Good job holding the line, St. Kelly. Used the catechins well, got in with the stomp, timed that well, and holds it for now. Pain Boy's still here, Shooter Boys are still here. And here are some dangerous looking sluggers from Crewfinity to get a flank maybe. Catechins ran out of tricks there and they didn't want to fight them with their burners. 498 to 289. The Orks have barely lost the VP. Here come tank busters immediately from Waroth without even seeing a vehicle. Sluggers, are they going to be okay here? Yeah, the Catechins didn't use their grenade launcher on them, they used them on the Shooter Boys. It's a lot of DAC. We've lost the indicator for oLev's Lord Commissar, and it is the Aura of Discipline. Commando's still down. Might see the Warboss go for him. Meanwhile, northeast, wykkyd is making some progress, getting those contested points back, and the Catechins, I think, are going for the VP. They have a passive concealment. If they're left idle, I think it's for 7 seconds or something, they will infiltrate, can lay some traps, set up some nasty surprises for the Orks. Here's the Warboss, and they are going for a revive, and that would level them up. There's your power claw. A little bit overkill for killing guardsmen and catechins, but it'll certainly kill them pretty good and help against anything bigger and tougher. Don't think you're going to get the revive, buddy. Might actually go down. Lord Commissar's ranged weapon might be able to do it. I think it's okay. I think it's okay. It's got the trophy rack too. 470 to 289. Crewfinity sluggers trying to get around this way. A bunch of shooters in cover. Lord Commissar gets in there. Forces them both off. Level 2 shield up, Aura of Discipline in. Sluggers, what are you going to go for, boys? Tank busters struggling to infantry there. It looks good. And we do have a Chimera from St. Kelly. Well-timed shotgun blast. Waiting for the sluggers to get close, then put them in trouble. And the Lord Commissar's there to take advantage. Almost got them all. Got his knob leader there. Here's your Chimera. Support vehicle for the guard. Allows it to reinforce and transport their Imperial Guardsmen around. And it's unique in that you can shoot out of it with these turrets if you're inside, adding to its firepower. Just a massive firefight in the mid. Some mines dropped in, but they will be spotted by the knob leaders of these shooter boys, but the catechins can set them off with their grenade launcher or something, which might be nasty. 456 to 89. 2 to 1 now for the guardsmen, and a power bash by a very determined Commissar. Tank busters can't hit him. There's your barrage though. Would have disrupted those guys that did some decent damage, but they dodge it mainly. Is that power sword? No. Just a fancy blue flash. Warboss is pissed. He's really pissed as he stomped. Trying to kill some catechins. A little bit too far ahead of his army. But he's alright. Got rid of the Commissar. And there is stuff inside the Chimera. You see those turrets shooting there. Any more retinue guys? Nope. We do have sniper rifles though. Or a sniper rifle, I should say. Warboss gets back to his boys. Commando's on his feet with a shotgun that you just saw there. Oh, he's gone down. I don't know what else he had. He had some stuff. 419 to 289. Warboss gets in there barely. That was fire on my target buff you saw there. And here are some Ogrins. I was going to say the Power Claw will help against those fellas, but the Warboss has gone down. Both of them down here. Sluggers escape, I think. Yes. Suppression from the big shooters helping to control the Ogrins. Mekboy with his own suppression, of course. But they have to get on this Chimera. Everything's reinforcing off it, and the Guardsmen, some of them, reinforcing 3 at a time if they have the 12 models from the 2 squad leaders. 413 to 282. Massive firefight here. Mekboy is doing his best to suppress stuff. Lord Commissar's in there though. Yeah, and the Orks just got overrun with that Chimera support. It is taking damage. Mekboy might have to get that beamy death gun. And a beamier one. St. Kelly struggling with their frame rate. Seems to happen to them a lot. We'll see how they do. Flak jacket on the way for the Lord Commissar. And stormtroopers for oLev. Flak jacket is the Inspired Determination one, isn't it? Oh, he's cancelled it. They are bashing power with flamers. Weird boy now for CurseCrab with the warp head. Hopefully we'll see that foot of Gork. It's so fun. Lord Commissar's getting revived from a Lord Commissar. Levels to 3. Orks coming back out. Can they push against this though? They need to time their push together. There's the foot of Gork. Look at that. And that was when they were retreating too. Didn't retreat, I would have done so much damage. Commandos on the field for Waroth. There's Love the Daka. Amazing disruption into a rocks. Well done. Lots of damage. Messed up the Ogrins pretty damn good. That breaks their lines for sure. Have to retreat now, these guys. Ogrins have to retreat too. There we go. And luckily for them, the Orks that is, there was nothing else around to like shoot those guys as they were being tossed about. Can the Mekboy get some revives now maybe? What level are you by the way? Almost level 3. Surely they can. Use their teleport to get down there, do some reviving. Chimera is still up. And there's some stormtroopers. We've got assault kit and no kit. They're kitless. 368 to 268. Orks are capping the mid. And are you going to revive, buddy? They're right here. This is the time to do it. There we go. Warboss is going to get revived first. That'll make a level 3 Mekboy. Now goes for that Commando. Can make a big difference when those 2 heroes are on the field. Kadachan shut down the ranged blob of shooter boys. And that was Inspired Terror from the Flak Jacket, which just shoots an enemy in the face. Seems a pretty good ability to have. Can try and target knob leaders with it. Of the sluggers especially. Lord Commissar getting mobbed, but has some Ogren support. Gonna go down though. Oh, does not go down. Catechins I think might have saved him just before they got warp vomited by the weird boy. Ogrins in your shooters, not a good place for those shooters to be. Sluggers are still in play though. Pain Boy here with his stronger git source. Ogren's now onto the weird boy. There's that big shotgun blast by the special shooter. High explosive shells. Almost got it. Almost. So close. Couldn't quite get it done. There's Love the Daka. There's a new friendly knockback as well. Oh, Ogren's wipe out. That was use your choppers on the sluggers and CurseCrab's Warboss. Really quick thinking there to get the kill. Catachin's using their smoke grenade to protect themselves, and then they run the hell away. Can break these retreats though, because they have Commissars. No? I guess they're not gonna. I guess they're not gonna. Power bashed the Orks here, 356 to 245. Warboss level 2. What about these other fellas? We have Mega Rumbler on the way for Waroth. And of course that fully kitted out Commando. oLev is down here. Gonna get revived though. St. Kelly coming in. Now what does this guy have again? Alright, this is the Flak Jacket Aura of Discipline guy. This one with Stubbornness and Flak Jacket. Leman Russ dropped in by St. Kelly. Warboss trying to get right onto it with the power core. Might go down now. Nope, should be okay. Maybe. Oh, maybe not. The curse of Indrid has struck. Orks, I don't think you're going to be able to hold here, guys. And it might be time for the mech to get that beamy death gun. Might be time for Crewfinity to get a rocket launcher too. The Chimera is still up. There's an Ork freaking out. All over the place. Here comes the Commissar of wykkyd. Should be able to get the mid back, but Orks are still here. Weird Boy gets a heal from the Pain Boy. Weird Boy is doing a really good job so far. If it wasn't for him, they'd be able to push forward a lot easier. They got the threat of that warp vomit, the threat of the foot of Ork, and a looted tank from Crewfinity. Double tank busters from Waroth. Another Leman Russ, this time from oLev. Need to run away, guys. Lots of Daka, but also lots of death if you're not careful. There's the retreat. Was it too slow? I think they're okay. I think they're okay. Commando getting their Commando Knob, who has a rocket launcher of his own. And Orks retained the mid. CurseCrab got in there quickly enough to help hold it. Leman Russ just backed off there. Where is oLev's Leman Russ? Oh, it's this one. Right. Gone for Vanquisher. Try and take on a looted tank maybe, or easily deal with it 1v1. But it's not 1v1. We got some Orks here with rocket launchers. It's a good stick bomb. Grenade now from the Stormtroopers. Mainly dodged-ish. Double cap for the Orks. Oh, looted tank went down. This Vanquisher cannon is nuts. Don't get another looted tank, I guess. Get a Knob Squad. Plenty of red. So you could see a couple of rocks. And wykkyd now has a Leman Russ. And it's another Vanquisher. Are they all Vanquishers? Nope, we do have an Executioner from St. Kelly. Lots of damage versus Knobs potentially, but you have to get maybe a little bit too close. Closer than you'd like to the Knob Squad to shoot him. Chimera's level 2. Surprised it's not level 3 actually. Must have got so many shots in and stuff. And there's the Executioner doing its thing. You do retain the las cannon on the front too. Crewfinity not that far away from having a nuke as well. I'd love to see a triple rocks. Here to defend the power. The Chimera came to the wrong neighborhood, full of Orky rockets, and goes down. That's triple tank busters from Waroth, and why not? They are a fantastic anti-vehicle unit. Look at that. Almost wiped out the Leman Russ with that triple barrage. Can they get one more missile on it? One more rocket, I should say. They can. Down goes the Leman Russ. That was a creeping barrage from St. Kelly trying to save the Leman Russ there. St. Kelly wasn't happy with that. Wasn't ready for the triple barrage. Another Leman Russ on the way for oLev. Nob squad for CurseCrab. Orks looking pretty strong now. St. Kelly saying they have a nuke. And Rocket Run is amazing for taking out infantry. If they can catch that clump of tank busters. Where are they? Oh, they're healing up. They could take them out. Got some plasma guardsmen here. Nob squad hitting the field momentarily. And the Pain Boy should be able to do the surgery, I think. If they've purchased it and haven't done it already. Pity you can't do the surgery on the Warboss. That'd be fun. 333 to 92. Level 3 Weird Boy's been awesome. Got some Kasrkin now for wykkyd. Here's the Nob squad. Powerful melee squad that can become even scarier with upgrades. I want to see if we can spot the surgery here. No, that was just a heal on the Warboss. Orc trying to retake the northeastern power. Here's some sneaky sluggers from Crewfinity using Hide the Boys. None of these guys can detect. Getting in around the back. And there we go. Nicely done. Forces a full retreat from St. Kelly. Not a whole lot else they could have done. And get away without a squad loss. Stormtroopers got pretty close though. Leman Russes all over the gap. There's still 3 of them on the field, and here comes a 4th from St. Kelly. Rocket Run now from St. Kelly. Wasn't bad. Messed up those guys, and allows the cap. But there's a Rocks now, and just wipes out those Stormtroopers immediately. Those were oLev Stormtroopers, I think. Now they have a lot of tanks to deal with though. Can they pull off another triple tank buster barrage maneuver? Waroth. And a looted tank for Crewfinity. Not sure I agree with that with all these enemy Leman Russes, but we'll see how it does. Can use the disruption to stop caps and stuff. Kommando trying to be sneaky, is he? Just using his straight up, just using his rocket launcher. He's not being sneaky at all. There's another Rocks. That's a bit of a waste. Dropping a Rocks on 2 guardsman squads. Yeah, you're going to kill a bunch of them, but they don't care. Save it for the Leman Russes, man. Pushed them off though, and there's a double 2-to-1 cap. Sorry, might be enough. That might be enough. Waroth has tons of resources. Should be getting something onto the field. Going after the Leman Russes here. Look at that. Rockets are pretty good at their job. Oh, couldn't get in there though. Tank busters and the Commando forced off. Where's the Commando Nob? Oh, Commando Nob went down. That was a Commando squad. Nobs with their huge hammers. Nob Leader and Mina and Greener are ready to roll. Can they be stopped? There's no suppression, I don't think. But they still have Patatrons in the mid trying to get a decap. 2-to-1 for the Orks though, and they're looking pretty strong here. Just wave after wave of Greenskins. Lord Commissar using the Inspire Terror and then runs away and then backs away, let's say. 333 to 32. They did decap the mid, but with the Nob squad now here, that's really rough. Here's a foot of Gork. Boom. How much damage it did to the Leman Russ, bloody hell. And there's a Mega Rumbler from Daddy Waroth. Has a super tough beam as well. Leman Russ didn't stand a chance in there. Mekboy also goes down. 333 to 27. Surely the Orks have it. They are marauding across the map now. Plasma guns are in. Need a little bit of heavy bolter in there, maybe. I think maybe they went a little bit too heavy on the Leman Russes, especially vanquished Leman Russes, because they weren't facing a bunch of vehicles. I mean, you know what you're going to face. When they got the when they saw the triple tank busters, they should have started thinking a bit more about Kasrkin and Ogrins and stuff, I think. Easy for me to say though. Another Rocks in base. It's a 1-to-1 cap. Because look at this. This is oLev. Need to get their natural back or something. A rocket run too. Let's drop all the nukes. So they have a 2-to-1 for now. Orks need to get the natural back for 5 or 6 seconds or so. Does this? Another Lehman Russ dropped in by St. Kelly. I mean, if you can drop Lehman Russes onto the field, it's pretty hard to turn that down. Pretty hard. Level 3 and level 2 Lehman Russes, I mean, they've killed stuff, that's for sure. They've certainly killed stuff. Backed up by some setup teams. They had the Catechins to spot the Commando as well. Just missing something to stop the hordes coming at them. And look at this. Tank buses are amazing. It's gonna go down. It is. Just couldn't get away. The Mega Boom Kit is what the Commando has, and there's the game with a single at the end. Orks powering through. Great job by Daddy Waroth as the Mekboy. We had a level 5 Warboss, trophy rack and stuff, and at level 5 Commando on the red team, level 4 Lord Commissar, level 3 Lord Commissar, and a level 8. Wow, shot a lot of stuff. The Lord General, and there you have it. I think they overcommitted a little bit on the Lehman Russes, but it was a hell of a fun one. Lots of carnage. Big thanks to the players for taking part, and thanks to Impregnable for hosting the stuff, and you guys for watching. I'll see you next time.